The Gift Before Hibernation. On rainy days, the hedgehog would often whimper and moan. His joints would ache, and whenever a little duck passed by, it would ask, "Mr. Hedgehog, why are you groaning so much?" The hedgehog explained that during the entire winter, his burrow was a bit drafty, which gave him arthritis. On gloomy days when it rained, his whole body would be sore. The little duck felt very sorry for him. Winter came around again, and it was time for the hedgehog to hibernate. He had just closed his burrow's door when he heard a knock. Opening the door, he found the little duck standing there, holding a package. "Friend, to help you sleep warmly throughout the winter, I've collected all the duck feathers I molted and stitched them into a duck feather quilt for you. This way, you can stay warm during the entire winter." The little hedgehog was deeply moved. He was about to say some words of gratitude, but the little duck closed the door gently and told him to go to sleep. The little hedgehog nestled in his cozy and soft duck feather quilt. He didn't want to fall asleep right away. Instead, he wanted to think carefully. When he woke up after a long sleep in the spring, he would need to find a way to repay his kind friend, the little duck. The hedgehog sneezed loudly 7 times and then slept through the entire winter. His nose became extremely sensitive. Oh, he slept through the entire winter. Oh, he slept through the entire winter. The hedgehog awoke, stretched lazily, and realized he was famished. He hadn't eaten anything throughout the entire winter. Opening the door, the spring sunshine outside was so bright that it made his eyes squint. The fresh spring air outside caused him to sneeze again loudly. That's when the hedgehog noticed that on his windowsill were fresh red strawberries, white radishes, and a fragrant big mushroom. Who could have left these here? None of his friends would admit to it. They all said, "It's probably a gift from Lady Spring." Ha ha, the hedgehog laughed and said, "It was Lady Spring who woke me from my hibernation, but these goodies weren't from her. They were from my kind-hearted friends." And then the hedgehog had an idea. He smelled each of his friends. The squirrel had a faint scent of strawberries, so the strawberries must have been from him. The mole had a hint of radish aroma, so the radishes were most likely his gift. The gray rabbit had a strong mushroom fragrance, so the mushrooms were definitely from him. The hedgehog thanked his dear friends. Oh, he had slept through the entire winter, and he had received so many heartfelt gifts. The moral of the story: the kindness and generosity of friends can warm our hearts during the coldest of times. It's a wonderful feeling to have friends who care for us, especially when we need it the most.